Hey, my beautiful people. How's it going? This is your life and relationship coach, Coach Court. And today's topic is love grows slow. Worst time to be starting a video when you need to charge your cell phone. Goofy. Love grows slowly over time. So to start it out, I got a message back, a response from the guy who took his girl or his girl to be out for the Valentine's date. I'm happy that he followed up with me because I was really excited to hear about how the date went and what they ended up doing. So he sent me a response, and I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys hear their response. But also, I got another message this morning from a random follower or friend, just kind of giving me a little bit of praise, a little bit of a thank you, I guess. She said, it's anonymous. I just wanted to say that you're pretty cool. Thanks for all you do to improve this world. We're a better place because of people like you, which means a lot to me because it takes a lot of vulnerability and a lot of putting myself out there in order to even hop on camera, because we're all flawed human beings, and the people that know you and know you intimately, they may have different views on you, and you just have to keep, like Earl Nightingale says, we don't have any competition, we just have to create. And that's all I'm doing is I'm creating. I'm putting myself out there and giving you guys the experiences from my walk of life, and also what I've learned through courses, through my relationship training. I'm just putting that out there to help you guys out, and this is all for free. I'm not even charging you anything. And that's, like I said in my video yesterday, all I'm trying to do is plant some seeds for you guys. And if you take one little ounce away and you can plant that into your life and it grows into something magnificent, I would like for you to send me more messages like this to let me know that you were taking heed to what I'm saying, because I can be out, I'm not gonna lie, I'll go out every now and then, and I'll go out to the bar and I'll see people that watch my live sessions. I'll see that I have, like, I don't know, maybe some around 100 views, which is a blessing that even 100 people care about what I got to say. And they'll say, listen, I listen to your sessions, man, you're so positive and you're so motivational. I'm like, I don't know, I just go out there and just literally, if you go out to a crop field, take out your bag of seed and you just spread it all over, that's essentially what I consider myself doing. So I want to thank you for that positive feedback, and I don't know, it kind of makes you feel good. It makes me know that all of my studying and my obsessing over this topic and this life just growing in general is actually helping more people than I realize. So the message says, Court, man, I appreciate you making that video for me, and the date went well. We ended up going to an Italian restaurant, and I dropped $120. $120. Okay. So this guy, I know, he actually has a pretty good job. So, and apparently, you know, the woman he works with, she's working with him, so she's got a good job also. But so I guess that's not a complete grand gesture, because I talked about not going out and, you know, trying to impress too much and, you know, making these grand gestures, and it looks like he dropped $120, which I'm not completely upset about or disappointed in him over, because when you go to these Italian restaurants, they're pretty expensive. Restaurants in general are expensive, but you go to the menu and you see the wine, the glasses of wine by the bottle and by the glass, and it's like sometimes it makes more sense to just say, hey, let's go ahead and go ahead and buy a bottle, because and a lot of times that's like $30-$40, so they can add up pretty quickly. So the Italian restaurants here where I live, they also are kind of pricey, so I'm not too disappointed in that. We went back to my place and watched a movie. I also said that in my video. Don't go to the movies. But this is an exception. He went back to his house. When you're in the movie theaters, you can't talk, you can't communicate, you can't ask questions, you can't get to know each other. There's generally no interacting for 160 minutes to 200 minutes. So this is actually a different type of deal because this is more like Netflix and chilling. You can still interact, you can pause the movie, you can go off and do other things. You don't have to sit there and watch the movie. And they went out to breakfast the next day. So I'm guessing it was more like a Netflix and chill type environment, which is okay. I guess it's worth the time you spent in the $120 that you dropped. It's a really short message, so thanks again, bro. We'll see where this goes. We've been texting a lot since. That's awesome. But stop texting so much. Why? Because women, they'll get bored texting all the time. So when you're talking to them, you need to be making sure that you're setting up a time to hang out together. And like I titled the video, attraction grows slowly over time. So there's not too many gifts you can send or funny memes that will make a woman fall in love with you quicker. It has to happen slowly over time. She has to make sure that you're safe and you can listen and you can validate her emotions, validate her feelings, come to where she is, adjust to her life. Because a lot of what I learned about single moms is single moms are very skittish about getting into long-term relationships and relationships that involve their kids. So it's going to be even more of a hurdle to overcome when you're dating people. But now you're dating somebody that's single, then your schedule's a lot more flexible and you have a lot more free time. So set dates. And they get bored texting all the time. If you think about it, all right, I want you to come with me here. Last year I did a video and women kind of disagreed with me on it, but I talked about how women, or they're emotional creatures, they'll make purchases, they'll do things on the way that they feel in that moment, not the way that they felt yesterday. Have you ever noticed, if you ever got signed up for emails, they'll send a lot of coupons to those clothes stores, like, I don't know, Saks and Maurice's, Ulta Beauty. They'll send those emails on days that they know that people are sitting at home, not doing much, especially women or stay-at-home moms. They'll text them or send them. They actually do text them too. They'll text or they'll send emails for discount codes for maybe 15 to 20% off, and they know that women they're sitting home on a Saturday afternoon and know that impulsively they'll say, hey, this is a pretty good deal. Maybe I'm going to go out and go buy this. And then what ends up happening is they'll have all these clothes in their closet with different price tags still on there. They haven't even touched them since. And then they'll look back at those clothes and they say, oh, that was totally an impulse buy. And it doesn't just apply to women's spending habits. It also applies to relationships too. However they're feeling in that moment, if they're feeling engaged and elated at that moment, they'll make decisions. So when you're sitting around and you're texting all day, they'll get bored. And they'll say, yeah, I'm not really feeling this. And they may go off and text somebody else and just say, he needs to not lose it if I'm not going to be there texting him all day. So that's all I got. Just planting seeds there, my friends. So go back. There's a follow-up message from one of my followers who went on a Valentine's Day date. So if you found this message or you took anything away from this, if you got any seeds out of this message today, please like, comment, share. That can be your thank you to me for sitting here and doing my research and thinking about stuff that not normal people or other people generally thinks about. People have way too much going on in their life to sit up and talk about and think about what a perfect relationship looks like.